Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Legends of Amberland 3, the Crimson Tower. And finally we found the Crimson Tower. We entered it last time and found a youthful guardian, I would say, that told us we were not ready. Yeah, maybe he said that we were not prepared. Anyway, episode 17. We are we got invited to a meeting of the mages. I suppose they are upstairs. Okay. Not here. I didn't check for... Oh. Yeah. I didn't check for secret passages. Okay, let's go upstairs. Upstairs. Okay. Probably this is the... Are you ready? Shall we go? The Wizards Council meeting of the Wizards Council. You enter the room. There are 7 wizards sitting around a big stone table. Their faces are grim. The oldest one looked at you and said, "We have discussed it and this looks serious. You have met some mysterious being which traveled here from the 3rd era, apparently to help us with something. This being is good and very old, definitely not mortal, probably some minor servant of the room. To be clear, there are not meant to be servants of the Ru present in our lands, not in the 5th era. They all left millennia ago. At least that's what we thought. What's more, it gave the artifact to you. The being did not mean you to deliver to us. It was meant for you. Such beings are very specific about those things, you know. Therefore, we decided they should go on a mission to uncover the purpose of the artifact. Do you agree?" "No, it's not our problem." "Sure. Not if Dolmen is on the lead." Of course he accepts the important mission and kicks everybody in their rear ends if they don't follow. "We are glad to hear it. We don't know what lies before you, but we will help as much as we can. You are now official on a mission for the Wizards Council. This might prove helpful when dealing with officials of various kingdoms. You can also use our private council ship. It's not much of a guidance, but we suggest to visit the Great Library. There might be someone with deeper knowledge of such old artifacts." "Yes, the Great Library. Yes, I remember." Okay, earn title, official mission of the Wizard Council. These titles, I don't know if I already told you, basically work as flags, so to speak. So when you encounter, during some encounters, these flags are checked to know the outcome. Okay. It's a way to keep track of what you've already done, straight from character sheet and quest journal. Okay. So gain document from the Wizard Council, started quest Mr. the Crimson Stone, started quest claim the ship to the Wizards Council, started quest visit the Great Library, 10,000 experience. Good. Where is the... Oh, I know where's the ship. Because we met the person who was attending to it. "So you were given a priority mention from the council. Don't remember it ever happened. Well, at least not since I've been with the council. But I'm one of the youngest members. Well, we all wish you to succeed." Yes, you wish. Okay, okay, I don't think there's much... I don't recall what's here. Oh, just... Okay. Okay, so... we could explore the rest of the desert. Where's the boat? Here, this is the boat. Okay, the ship. So we could get here, take the ship, and then we could travel. That's what we're going to do. So maybe we gain the level. I don't know. Let me check. Let me check here. The northern caves. I want to be sure. Okay, these portals will probably be some kind of fast travel. Map. No, it's just the exit. So actually we could just erase the note at this point. It's not like here. Remove. Thank you. No need to get through that. Probably it's going to take longer than 2 hours. Oh, an official mission for the Wizards Council. And it's a class first mission. I've been waiting for something like that my whole life. The ship will be ready in no time. Okay. Good. Party healed. So, okay, I see crabs. Crabs, I think I can fight. Oh, there's a small island here. This is the edge of the world. Okay. Purser, part-time scholar. Hello. Nice to have visitors here. I'm an exiled courtier from Greymoor. Now it does not matter, so I can tell you, I've defrauded some money from the royal coffers. I'm very lucky that the queen has persuaded the king to merely exile me. She's a gentle and merciful soul. Nowadays I'd make a living working here for the edge of the world graphers. You know, those insane scholars who are obsessed over the edge of the world. As if they didn't know there is just void there. Anyway, I'm tasked with observing the edge of the world and report any anomalies, which are none, of course. I like this job. It's warm and it's not as boring. Okay, so, well, I see yellow scorpions, crabs, armored crabs, a red scorpion. So I'd say let's land here. The wind is too strong. Okay, I cannot land here. I can land here though. Oh, I see humanoid. Ooh, that's one mean looking guy. It means business, I'm sure. Hortax, a smuggler. Do not believe I sell grain without the king's permission. I am not a smuggler. I'm innocent, really. It's no one's business how I make a living. Okay. So, by the way, let's take a moment to assess our gear, because we don't need to walk on lava. So, I don't need a... some of the... Well, boots of levitation, it's extra encumbrance, 3 encumbrance. It's not really... I could get... I could spend some time here, I'll be honest. Does spiked shield, which increases damage? No. Let's proceed with order. So you have controls of accuracy and still miss, Dolman. That's very unfortunate. There's a flaming sword, which would be marginally better than a wielding axe of agility, but it is flaming. There's an ultimate dagger of excellence with accuracy and wielding, but it is a dagger. This elven blade is magic short sword with protection and accuracy. I have some interesting bows. Okay, so let's put down the whirlwind axe of agility. Let's try flaming sword. And you are using an enchanted blade of wisdom. With the gauntlets of thunders. Because you also have a tier 3 spiked shield. So that's a total 145% bonus damage. Heavy iron shield. Can you wear anything better than that? Actually, you could use, instead of the warm gloves, you could use the boots of levitation. No, because I already have levitation. It's not. Didn't see it. I could spend some time. I think I already said that. Do you have accuracy? Yes. Cloak of invisibility. You can only wear one cloak. Makes sense. You cannot wear two cloaks. Okay. Scratch. Gauntlets of accuracy. Double accuracy maybe counts. No, for now I just want to check this. Selene bow, freezing bow of endurance. You can use a better bow, I'm pretty sure. But it is not. Okay, it is better, but it's not freezing. You already have accuracy. I'll have you try this. Okay. Hopefully. You don't have better magical arrows? No. Okay. Anyway, we are back. Novice Zari warrior. Okay. I didn't even cast my buffs. Level 20. No problem. We can fight them. Haste. You cast magic shield. Would be nice if we had some rune to cast all the buffs at once. Inspiring ballad, heroic ballad, because again it's easy for me to get excited and carried away. Okay, so let's have a look around. There's a... They have no special attacks. This is a Zari warrior, 25. I saw the red stripe on the coat. Again, it's not a big of a deal. Arnold, freeman peasant. Some nasty people are spreading lies that I sell my grain to smugglers, so they sell it for extra profit. Greymore, avoiding the king of Stylia, imposed tariffs. Well, there might be some truth to those rumors, especially since I'm a believer of a free trade. Okay. Let me... Oh, there's a castle! Okay, they poisoned my beloved Cassandra. So let's kill her. There's a castle. No. Okay. Someone in the Great Library. The Great Library is somewhere in the Kingdom of Stylia. I think I'm the Kingdom of Stylia. This is a southern fortress. Okay. Estilia Armed Force. Okay, I will tell you since you are not from Estilia. Those noble lords are no good, no good at all. We shall our king revoke their fiefs. I really do. Okay, there's a trainer here. I can level up someone. Knowledge, yes. Knowledge. Improved heal. I would say about time, Cassandra, but it's not the point. Let's go with strength first, yeah. My all-around favorite frontliner. Knowledge, because you need to get better at spellcasting. What about here? There's a maid of Southern Fortress. Do you know that we, the Maids of Estilia, have a secret organization with the goal to put Kolfar on the throne? He is the best and should be king. Of course, we will not want to overthrow the king, we are not like that. It's a purely peaceful, non-radical organization. Currently, our plan is that one of us marries the king, and then, when the king dies, of natural causes, of course, as regent queen, such maid would adopt Kolfar, which would make him a legal heir to the throne. But the plan is not going well so far. None of us wishes to marry the king, you know. Each of us secretly wishes to marry Kolfar instead. Okay. The background story of these games is wonderful. Lord Baron, commander of the Southern Fortress. I don't know why I should talk with someone of such lowly ancestry as the likes of you. Total waste of time. But if you really have to know, I can tell you about one of many battles my honorable ancestors distinguished, blah 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 blah. Patapim patapum patapam, I would add. Okay, this is a complete waste of time. And sorry for wasting your time as well. Okay, let's just... So these are bandits, something like that. Okay, so we arrived here. We can go north. There's a town there. Pathic peasant of Lord Byron. My fields, my hut, and me personally. We all are the legal property of Lord Byron, you know. At least technically, the Royal Court of Estilia wanted to free us and abandon the concept of feudal contract. We, the peasants of Estilia, revolted. It's a tradition. We might be no knights, but still, exclude this art from the honorable feudal system would be a disgrace. Okay, these Zari warriors, I just have to be careful that my HP don't drop too low. Except for that. Just... Okay, veteran Zari warrior, level 30. Okay. Dolme, you're not dealing a lot of damage. 73, 91 Vaclav. That's pretty good. If I say so. Okay, we can heal, use a heal spell, and she got poisoned. Okay, 183, that's more like it. Okay, magic, elven touch. Okay, another elven warrior. Okay, how do I get there? There's a bridge. There's a tower there. Many things to check. And there's a desert here. So let's check. Let's get across the bridge and have a look. There's a Zari warrior who's going to get pummeled. There's a town. Okay. There's a tavern. Some sort of statue. there's a portal which is actually working. Is it going to take us to the magic shop? This is the pawn shop, the normal item shop, which is already selling tier 1, 2, and 3 items. Not interesting. And of course, no local craftsman present. But let's have a look. Heavy large shield of cold resistance, Uther leather armor, red full plate armor of heroism. Red full plate armor of heroism. Okay, no. Ring of fire resistance, the crimson cloak. More cloak of invisibility. I actually should have my front line to use them. Since I have, I'm going to buy all of them. I don't know if my back row, my flanks should wear them, but okay, so scratch. Okay, instead of the ruby necklace, a cloak of invisibility, you have to, instead of the ultimate cloak of resistance, because it's only one cloak. Again, instead of the cloak of the skies, but instead of the elven brooch, you can wear the boots of levitation. Backlav, can you do without the girdle of carrying? I think so. Wear a cloak of invisibility. Selene, contents of paralysis negation. No, an ender cape. Which, since we are not walking on lava, okay, we'll see if it actually helps with the damage input. Yeah. Okay, I thought as much because we saw something like that in another town. Longsword of Royal Knights, Mighty Giant Axe, which is a two-handed axe. Ideal for a Troll Slayer, but Dolmen is not Troll Slayer. So, as I said before, since there are two-handed weapons, I cannot see downsides to the Troll Slayer class. Okay, just equip them with a two-handed weapon. There's a heavy royal archer's bow with a bonus damage of 180. A black helmet, nice. Another black plate armor. More boots of levitation. Magic lamp, which gives light source. Well, we already have the spell. Cloak of Flames has protection and insulated. Okay. Not very... Okay, we have someone here. Haggling expert train. Come back after you have learned advanced haggling skill. Okay, this is odd. Okay, no a recruitable character. Interesting. Let's talk to Dolores, citizen of Narsea. Did you know that our local craftsman has quit and decided to join the librarians? You know, I plan to marry him one day, but I want a real man of labor, not a bookworm. I'm so frustrated. Can you do something about it? Maybe persuading to return? Yes, it's in my interest as well. Al, citizen so Narsea is this town. Have you heard that the Red Dragon has burned the Great Library? Poor librarian, such a disaster. Okay. Elmira, which is an unusual Italian name as well. Elmira. I think I've heard of an Elmira. It's also Elvira, of course, Elvira. Elmira. They say a red dragon has burned a great library. I know from a reputable source that it was a senior librarian who has fallen asleep. Okay. Are too ashamed, so they said they're not correcting them. Okay. Okay. That's it. Now there's a trainer and a healer. Well, look at that. Look at that. 3 level ups. Okay. Never say no, try anything twice. What about here? This must be the mayor. Valgior, mayor of Narsi. I have a strict policy to keep away from the royal court. It's unhealthy for one's position. Like one could be accused of being a traitor or something. I firmly believe all traitors shall be tracked and captured at once. Long live the king. Good. What else? There's a castle here. There's another boat over there which I could buy. Sir Falador, captain of the Steel Honor Guard. Stop! Are you planning to assassinate our beloved kings? You look innocent, okay, if you say so. Courtier of Estilia, so this is the royal castle, I suppose. Everyone knows Kolfar is the real chancellor. Still, he is too humble to act appropriately. He even does his own bed. Even when all the maids in the castle literally begged him to let them do it for him. I think that if he didn't have his conciliatory and humble nature, they would feel insulted. Still, Chancellor doing manual labor, that's a disgrace. He is Kolfar. I can see why the maids would like him to be king. Okay, an official chancellor. Our chancellor was fired. He might have been a tiny bit too ambitious, as our king said. The king trusts no one to take over the position, so I guess I kind of took over the chancellor duties. Unofficially, of course. Still, everyone in Estilia recognizes my authority without question. Unofficially, of course. Okay. This must be the throne room. King Robmir. Robmir. Okay. Rightful ruler of Estilia. I think everyone wants to assassinate me. I don't have the proof, but I have my suspects. Actually, I keep a list of suspects. It's quite long. I start to think that a much shorter list of people I do not suspect might be more practical. Okay. Oh, the gardens. Usually there are secrets in the gardens. Elmis the gardener. Keep away from the flower. It's the only one that was able to grow here. This royal garden is a disaster. We don't even have a fountain, just a well. Can you believe it? King does not care about it. I was resigning from my position, but who would care about it? I don't see any flower, unless he's standing on top of it. No secrets. That's mildly insulting. Esmeralda, head maid of Estilia. I will be frank, no one listens to what I say. I'm not afraid to tell the truth. Our king is a bit mad. He trusts no one, not even himself. I suspect. Has not fallen apart only because Kolfar keeps it all working. If I were a princess, I would marry him, okay? Not that I find him attractive, it would be a sacrifice from my side for the good of the kingdom. Me. Let me help you clearing. Elfard, squire. I'm a squire of a late night Sir Belfard. Elfard, Belfard. Okay, my senior has fallen in the battle with the dragon, has sworn to find the legendary dragon's lair, to learn more about dragons and avenge him one day. Find 3 clues about the legendary dragon's lair. Once I deduce his whereabouts, I will share my findings with you. I think I have some. Oh, I forgot that I can check here for information about the area. Yeah, sorry, what is it, episode 17, and I just remember about that. So, clues about a legendary dragon slayer, only one. Okay. And that's all. Okay, but I suspect the big library is around here, okay? Anyway, it's time to say goodbye for today. So, let's save. Episode 17 is finished. And we're good. So, as usual, thanks for watching. I hope you're having fun. I'll see you again soon with another video. Till then, take care and goodbye.